Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females magic. Hello, my wonderful doll-loving friends. This is Annie from Annie's Playhouse. I'm excited that you joined me today because I've been working really hard on restyling these beauties, and I wanted to share what I've done with you and also answer some of the questions that you had after my last video. These are, of course, the Barbie Signature You Create dolls, the neutral set from 2026, and it was a lot of fun. What I was trying to do was use as many of the pieces as I could from the kits and also keep it in that neutral tone. I will be restyling them with color coming up, but right now I just wanted to sort of stay in that neutral tone. And I'm curious to see what you think of what I've come up with. So first we have the tall girls. They're from kit number 1, and I will just go in order. So Laura, she's oh my gosh, she's one of my favorites. I mean, it's really impossible to pick a favorite, I swear. I've been trying, just for fun, like who do I love the best, and they're just all so pretty, these girls. So Laura, I left very much the way I styled her in the last video because I love this look on her so much. I added the little necklace, and then what I did was I just snitched this little shirt in the back because I felt like it was, just sticking out too much and giving her a belly that she doesn't have. So if you didn't see the last video, these are the boots from the Barbie style Brooklyn doll. And then the rest of the outfit came with the kit. This necklace is from one of the Zuru Miniverse, blind capsules. And then this bag is just for my stash. But this is our beautiful Laura. Now, one of the things we were noticing was that her hair is pretty dark. My Laura's hair is quite dark. I mean, she has these gorgeous streaks in it, but it's mostly black. Look at that, see? It's mostly black. And the streaks are just right. I mean, it's just enough to catch the light and be interesting. And her bangs are almost all black. And we were noticing that like Charisma Doll, for instance, she was trying to dye her doll hair because she wanted a black Laura, she wanted a Laura with black hair, and hers was much more red. So it's interesting that they're not all identical. It really, I mean, they're put together by hand, so I think that some people do it one way and others do it another way. So I think there's a little bit of variation in all of these dolls as far as I can tell. Now, the Mermaid sculpt, I'm totally in love with this girl. she's just so stunning to me. And, I kind of have fun with her hair because it's fun to have a short bob. I love long hair on my Barbies, but it's fun to have one with short hair every once in a while. So I have styled her in the skirt that, I think this came in her kit. There's a little thread there. I'll have to cut that off later. And I paired it with the shirt that the Curvies came in kit number 3, and because it matches perfectly with this part of the skirt, and I thought it was fun. I kind of did more matchy in this one just to see what it would look like. And then I gave her flat shoes since she's already so tall, and these shoes are the same color pretty much. I mean, it's a shade darker, but it's the same tone as that sort of pink in that skirt. I think in the light you're looking at, it doesn't show as pink, but this is sort of like a pale neutral pink. It's you know, it's just like a soft pink. And I also gathered the sleeve, so it's like more like 3/4 length now. The necklace is from last year's You Create kit. I love that necklace. And then the barrette came with one of this year's kits. This is our beautiful mermaid. She's so stunning. So that's her. And then, oh yeah, so Laura, just in case you didn't see it in the last video, Laura is actually on the Tina Turner body. I just, you know, they didn't give us enough bodies with these kits. It's 3 heads and 1 body, as you probably already know. And so we had to sort of scrounge around our, you know, our doll room and see what dolls have these same skin tones. And boy, it's not been easy for anybody. And that's why she's got these stockings on, so her legs look darker, because I just kept it on the Tina Turner body because they're like the cutest little fishnets. So I forgot to tell you that. So this is the model of the moment Nichelle face sculpt. And I dressed her. I decided it'd be fun to have one of these girls in pants. So these are just clothes from my stash. I'm not positive where either one of them came from, but I thought they looked really nice together, and they did have that neutral tone. This chain belt and the necklace is from the Simone doll from the One Modern Circle series. And God, she's from, I think it's 2003, I think she's from. And so I used her body because at least she's somewhat articulated. You know, she's from that old-fashioned line with the cinched waist and so forth, but at least there's some articulation, and I needed a body to put this pretty face on. So this is our model of the moment Nichelle face sculpt. Also a beautiful, beautiful doll with very, very nice soft hair. So, and then I put gold shoes on her. So this one is the L face sculpt, and I kept this shirt on her, which is what I think, did she come in that? I don't remember now, but it is definitely from kit number 2, as she is. And the skirt is from kit number 3, it's the pleather one. I just love that shirt on her. I like the contrast of having that little band of the paler color against her beautiful chocolate skin. So I don't know, I just love that shirt on her so much. I put these shoes on her. They're the platforms that have the little gold details on them, which I think she's definitely rocking that. She looks really good in it. This is her gorgeous face. And as I mentioned in my other video, that the lips really aren't as pink as they read on camera. She has gorgeous lips, and they kind of were subtle about the color, which I'm really happy about. And then these glasses came with one of the kits, and then these earrings came with one of the kits. I thought that was nice on her because it sort of goes with the shoes and also with the glasses on her head. She's got really cool hair. I know some people aren't as crazy about it. I love it. I just think it's really fun to play with. And, you know, it's like little twists over, you know, just like a lot of hair. It's just sort of soft, and I don't know, I like the texture. I think it's cool. And then the pocketbook is the one I gave her in my last video. I just think it looks so cute on her for some reason. I love it, and I thought it went well with this outfit, so I kept that. So this is the Pazette face sculpt, and she's again a very, very pretty girl. And I was thinking that I felt like maybe the beige was, you know, the beige was kind of washing around in the last video, so I gave her this little mini dress that I had in my stash, and I felt it still fit in well with the whole neutral you know, the neutral theme, even though it's white with a little bit of silver trim on it. I thought that it looked cute. I put these little shoes on her. They're the ones with the Barbie bee on it. And I gave her a little headband from the one of the kits. I forget which kit it came in, but the headband came with one of the kits. And I think she looks really good. Now, Elle is on the body that came with the kit. So that's the athletic, regular size body. And so I put Pazette on the Playline Yoga Brooklyn doll's body. So do you see what a nice match that is? I think it's exactly the same color. Now, some people mentioned that I think that they felt that their doll skin was darker and that it didn't go with the Brooklyn. And then other people used Brooklyn for the kit number 1. So, you know, for me, I felt that this was too dark. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera or not, but I felt that the Brooklyn body was too dark for the skin tone of kit number 1. Now, of course, can you get away with it for a while? Of course, if you're in a pinch and that's all you've got and you want to play with the dolls, there's nothing wrong with that. But to me, it's not a good match. However, I think that this one is a perfect match. To me, it's exactly the same body as what the dolls came with. So that's what I recommend for kit number 2 is the Yoga Brooklyn body. I think this girl looks adorable in the, you know, in the mini dress. And again, she's got such pretty hair. I love the color of her hair. And I think that she looks cute in that little mini dress. It really shows off her nice sculpted thighs. You know, it's the athletic body, so I think, you know, it's really nice to show off those beautiful legs. Now, Tango. I'm so in love with this doll, too. At first, I thought her hair was a little crazy, and I thought I was going to do something with her hair, but I'm leaving it like this for now because I'm decided I really liked it. But Carla in Victoria's Hangout didn't straighten it. She just, I think, gave it sort of a boil wash maybe, and it kind of fell down gently. I may do that with mine. It kept the texture of the hair, so it didn't really change it that much. I think she also took it down here and pulled it up in a slight different way. It looked great, whatever she did. I thought it came out really nice, but I really like this too. I've gotten used to it. Now, I put her in the pants that came with kit number 3, and I think the shirt came with kit number 2. So I think her kit came with this shirt, but the pants were in kit number 3. And I love these little shoes. I know that not everyone is a fan of these shoes, but I think they're really, really cute. They're like a little kitten heel, and I like that there's a little bit of you know, gold painted detail on it, and I just think she looks so cute in this. Look at this face. She's definitely one of my top favorites from this kit. Just a beautiful face sculpt. And they gave her such lovely makeup, I think. They didn't overdo it with that gold. Like I mentioned in my last video, that I felt like Nichelle's, you know, around her eyes, there was just so much gold. I don't like the way the gold, like, circles around both eyes like that, underneath it. I would like it on top, but not underneath. I feel like it makes her, like, raccoonish, sort of. But anyway, she's still gorgeous, and I'm getting used to it. You know, it's just not my favorite look, but I definitely am getting used to it. But they didn't do that with her. I'm really grateful for that. I love the soft, beautiful face of hers. It just, you know, with the less makeup, I think it makes the doll more versatile, and her natural beauty comes through. Sort of like, you know, Alicia Keys, when she kind of cut down on makeup, her true beauty just started to shine through even more. And I love her attitude. She just sort of has a way about her. I just really like her a lot. And then, so these three are from kit number 2. And then kit number 3, of course, is the Pale Girls. And the star of the show is definitely this beautiful Freda. And, you know, her hair is nice. Once, you know, you wash out the tight gel that was holding the big curls up, that one on either side, the way she came in the kit. Once that's washed out, her hair is really, really nice. So I put the wraparound skirt on her, with also the little top that has sort of like a wrap strap in the back. So there's a couple different ways she can wear it. I thought it'd be fun to make a sort of a dress out of it by putting them together. And then I put this jacket. It's actually Ken's jacket from the Barbie style. I think it was it the 3rd or the 4th? The one where it came with a Barbie and a Ken. I think it might have been the 4th in the series of the Barbie style dolls that came out 2 years ago, I think. And so this Ken came in this with a pair of pink shorts, and I just thought it looked really nice on top of the, you know, over her dress, and just gave her a different look. And then I gave her some bracelets that I think these might have come with the Style by Maeve Riley doll. I think so. And then this little necklace, I'm not sure what. Oh, I think this came with last year's kit, actually. And then the barrettes came with this year's kits. And then these shoes, which again, it's so funny. I watch people's videos, and some people say, these crazy shoes, I hate them. And then other people say, I love these shoes, they're my favorites. So, I mean, this is why Mattel is struggling, I think, to give us what we want, because we don't know what we want. And like every collector seems to have their own idea of the perfect Barbie. It just cracks me up. But I thought this was a cute look. And again, here's her beautiful face. They really gave her the sweetest makeup, I think. They're allowing her face just to shine. And I think that she's just definitely one of my top favorites. I mean, I think that in each kit, I probably do have a favorite. Now, the Millie. So Millie is on the tennis player's body, and it turns out that the tennis player is the perfect match. It is a regular made-to-move body, and it's a really, really good match for this doll kit in this skin tone. Now, this Millie has just really gorgeous hair. It's almost like platinum. It's very light and very, very, very soft. And it's the kind of hair you could do a lot with if you wanted to curl it. You know, there's a lot, or style it in different ways. I love the soft wave of it. I like it just the way it is. And I thought she looked really cute in Brooklyn's, the Brooklyn style doll, in her dress. And I gave her cowboy boots because I felt like it was fun to sort of turn this dress into a you know, like a Western kind of feel. So I gave her a little, you know, cowboy hat. And then I put these earrings in her ears that came with one of these kits. And we, you know, as I mentioned in the last video, I felt like it kind of had a Native American kind of look to it. I'm not sure what that design is, but I thought it looked nice with this outfit. And then I think that this cool necklace was made by a friend of mine. I think that's a gift from Milan from Instagram. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. And I thought it had that kind of feel of a bola. Is that what they call those kind of neck ties on men? Like bolas? I think that's what they call them. It kind of gave me that feel. So I thought it would look really cool with this dress. And I took down that extra little tie they had on this little gold belt. This gold belt you can't really take off because it's a part of the dress, but that touch of gold wasn't bothering me. I don't think it clashed with anything. But so this is our beautiful Millie, and she is, she is really nice. I understand totally why people were like, why are you giving us a Millie? I felt that way too, and she kind of looks playline, but her makeup is a little extra. She has a little bit of that gold too, and that some of the other, dolls have. And they gave her like, more eye makeup than Millie usually has. This hat has a little bit of a flaw in it, but it was the only brown hat I had, and I thought it looked really, really cute with this outfit. So that's why I did that. I think it gives Millie kind of a cool personality. Like if she was going to the, the Country Western Music Awards, I think that's what they call them, or Country Music Awards, that would be such a great outfit, to go to that. I could see her on the red carpet. And then that brings us to Olivia. So, as I mentioned in the last video, I put Olivia on a tall body. So she is, I believe that this body is from last year's kit. I'm still a little bit confused about whether they are a good match or not from last year's kit. Like this, I don't know. And maybe that's not who she is. I don't know what body she's on, to be honest. It's, how we sometimes end up having these, extra bodies in our stash, and then we're like, where did that come from? See, this one is definitely from last year's kit, because it's got that easily removable, the neck peg that makes the removal of the head really easy. But it looks like it's darker than, yeah, see the skin tone's a little bit different than the body that she's on. But you can definitely get away with that. That was one of the things people were asking me, is if it's the same skin tone, and it's not. Anyway, you can definitely get away with that. So Olivia is rocking the skirt that came with, I believe, with kit number 2. And it's the one with the pleather panel in the front. I gave her a gold belt to match the gold jewelry, and gave her some metallic gold earrings that went well with the necklace. I gave her the boots that came with, I believe it was kit number 3. And I thought that looked nice with the outfit. And I'm leaving the glasses on her because her eyes are kind of crazy. It's not as bad in real life as it was in the promo pictures, but it makes her look very playline, I think. They're kind of just a little big. I mean, there are people that have those kind of eyes, like big eyes, and then they wear lots of crazy makeup, but I think she looks so cute with the glasses that I see no reason why not to leave these on. And they have transparent lenses, so her eyes actually do show through. And I love these little tendrils that, kind of go around her face and soften her look. She just seems very sort of like a fun girl to me, like she'd be, a fun girlfriend and lots of fun to hang around with. And, I really have warmed up to her. I really like her. And it's really nice to have a doll that smiles. I know that's, some people call it the toothy grin, and some people, do teeth extractions and stuff. I don't think it's too much of a smile. And I I like to have a couple of smiling dolls in my collection so that if I'm doing a fun piece for Instagram where they're going to a wedding or something, I like to have a doll that looks happy, you know, not like she's going to a funeral. So, you know, I think I do like to have smiling dolls in my collection as well. So this is my lineup of the girls and how I restyled them. And the next time you see them, they probably won't be in the neutral tones. I think I'm anxious to see what colors look good on the different skin tones. So that's where I'm going to go with this whole thing next, I believe. I think that kind of concludes this this video. Of course, I'm going to take some photos and you know, put it at the end of my video like I always do. But I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this little video in my restyles. Anyway, I'm curious if you got these dolls and if you're enjoying them as much as I am. I think they're just beautiful. All right. Well, that's all I've got for you today, and I'll be back as soon as I can with another fun video. So please take care of yourself and those you love, and enjoy your hobby. I send you my love.
Counting squirrels like stars, whatever you please. In a world so loud, we find a peaceful ruse where laughter's the wind and we can't lose. Beneath the green canopy, we exchange grins. The leaves whisper secrets, the soft breeze spins. Our steps make music, a rhythm so sweet, as we dance on pavement with our own beat. Hand in hand we roam, no map in our hearts. Footsteps echo joy where nature imparts. In a world so loud, silence is gold. As we dance on pavement with our own beat. Hand in hand we roam, no map in our hearts. Footsteps echo joy where nature imparts. In a world so loud, this silence is gold. Every step a story that's never been told. Children's giggles like bells ring in the air. A dog chasing dreams without a single care. We pause for a moment on a park bench throne. In this tiny kingdom we're never alone, lone. Birds sing melodies like notes in the air. A concert of life held without any care. We listen with wonder as they serenade dawn, wishing these moments